Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one, and it's a lovely embossed box. So it's a milk carton with embossed panels on it. And so I'm using the New World of Good suite, and particularly the embossing folder. And I wanted to show you how to use it. So I've made this really kind of with my husband in mind, because he works shifts, he works day shifts and he works night shifts, and you know, I don't make him a packed lunch. I'm a terrible, dreadful wife, but I sometimes sneak little treats in for him. Or if he's going off on a very early day shift, then I might leave a note for him. But you know, he likes licorice sweets, so I could put, I don't know, licorice sweeties in here, a little love bomb, I don't know, nice little things. But I like I said, I deliberately made this as more masculine, but obviously you could make different colours, or for whoever you are giving this to, put it in their colours. So I made this with cinnamon cider, and this is early espresso, and the matching cinnamon cider ribbon there, and can you see how shiny that is? It's just lovely. And then these gold faceted gems are from, I want to say, the Ornate Garden suite. I don't know, everything tends to blur after I've been working with it for a while. So let me show you how to make this milk carton. So you need a piece of cardstock, 10.5 by 8 inches, 28 by 21 centimetres. Okay, and on the long side, score it every 2.5 inches. So 2.5, 5, 7.5 and 10 inches, which in metric is 6.5, 13, 19.5 and 26. I then turn it and score it at 2 inches and 5.5, which in metric is 5 and 14, and then you turn it over, not round, over, and score it at 7.5 inches, which is 19.5 centimetres. What you do need to do is come back to your first side, and with this thin panel at the top, mark it, well, you're scoring down to that first line at 1.25 inches and 6.25, no, 5, 6.25. I need to change that. Oh, bear with me. 6.25. So that I get my notes for you guys correct. So in imperial, sorry, that's imperial. 1.25, 6.25, and in metric, 3.25 and 16.25 centimetres. And the finished size, 2.5 by 2.5 by 3.5 inches, which is 6.5 by 6.5 and by 9.5 centimetres. And somebody commented on it was actually an old video of mine. She said, you don't share the size of your projects at the start of your videos. And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I kind of never used to, I do now. But if you're ever in any doubt, do have a look. Open the description bar, and you'll see a direct hyperlink to my blog post, and also, you know, my shopping pages, because obviously, you know, buy the stuff, it's good. And the blog posts usually say the dimensions. Again, older ones, questionable. Okay, I forgot, where's my long roller? So this bit that we've just marked, where we only scored down, we're going to do diagonal lines there and there, and there and there. So best do that quickly. So yeah, if you're ever querying him, and by all means leave a comment and say, what size is it? You didn't say, but do have a look in the description bar, and so you can go to the blog post, and usually I've got it written there. Okay, so everything's now burnished, and you saw where I sent that the wrong way. So what I'm going to do, and I've got a curious kitty, she's looking to see if she can play with the embossing folder. I'm going to take a little bit off there, and then take away this little skinny rectangle here, and cut that away, and then cut all of these as well. Okay, now I'm not going to stick it together yet, because I want to put my embossed panels on. And yet, in case you hadn't noticed, I've gone the other way around. I've got cinnamon cider over here to go on the front. Just curious for my own sake as to what it might look like. So, okay. So, I've got a very squeaky chair today. I need to get rid of this plate. And what I'm bringing in is my base platform and my thin die adapter. I'm not going to put a bottom plate down. So I sent out my gift in June to everybody who shopped with me was an embossing folder, and I had a couple of people say, it's not working, I can't get it to work. So hopefully this will share with them how to make it work. So, and yes, you can fit all 4 of these panels, which are 2 1/4 by 3 1/4 inches, 6 by 9 centimetres, and you can fit all 4 into your embossing folder. Close it up. So like I say, I've got a regular platform, thin die adapter, no bottom plate, embossing folder and cardstock, and then send it through. Was this? Yes. Suddenly thought, oh, is that the wrong sandwich? So that's how, with the Big Shot and our embossing folders, you get to emboss. So let's have a look at some of that detail. So this is textured up, and that's the concave, so that's where it's textured in. So I want the side with some dimension to it. Can you see? So it's sticking out this side and it's going in that side. I want that uppermost. So I'm just going to check all of my panels, and then I'm going to use Seal. Oh, I've run out of Seal Plus. Hang on. Okay, I have got a spare refill in her, but you know what? I'm just going to go with my spare full one. I found that Seal Plus wasn't mad keen on the roughened paper. Okay. Oh, I've stuck everything to myself. Okay, so those panels are going to go on there. Yeah, when I did it, when I ran my Seal Plus over it, just because that was the one that was to hand, it just got hold of the cardstock and lifted it, and I thought, I don't want that. Okay, now we're going to come with Seal Plus. Run it down there, fold over, and this is going to form the back, and I know that because this side is smooth, that's got my triangle, so those are the sides. So 2 sides in, and the back, and bring that round. So that is all sealed up, and now when you push in at the sides, because we've got these scored lines, you've got a nice beautiful finish. So what I'm going to do with my big scissors is, where you've got this score, are you helping, Berry? You're looking in my bin. Okay, where this score line is, I'm just going to nick a little bit there and there and there and there, and that is for my ribbon to sit through. There we go. And I've got the soft suede early espresso faux suede ribbon, which obviously is early espresso. So I went cinnamon cider on that one to match the cardstock. So I'm going to come in with early espresso on this one. Right, where's the front? There it is. And it will go through that little groove that you've just made, kind of. There we go. It's gone through on that one. Why is it not going through on that one? There we go. And you can tie a bow then, or a knot, whatever you fancy. I'm going to go bow. I'm going to go bow because, you know, my husband, you know, he's a guy. He would appreciate the fact I made something for him, but he would just shred, and I don't want it to be shredded. So, okay. Brief pause while I answered the phone to one of my children. Okay, so I've got some of this lovely brass foil. And it's sort of, it is brass, it's definitely not gold, it's rather lovely. And I'm going to get one of these world map, whoops, oh, drop everything on the floor, one of these world map dies, just going to get this circle one off the floor because I don't want Kitty to assist. So I'm just going to grab one of those and then send that through my big shot, which is off to one side. Let's bring that back in. Oh, seriously squeaky chair. I reckon if I give my husband this as a gift, maybe I ought to say to him, while you're there, can you fix my chair? De-squeak the chair. Please, thank you. Especially if I filled it with licorice treats and sweeties. He may well do that. Oh, look. It's a perfect cut and it left it behind. Okay. So I'm just going to pop those bits out. I could be here a while. That wasn't a good cut. Ugh, need more grass. I haven't gone anywhere. Just on the other side of the office. Let's get a bit more of this. Let's do that again and add a shim just for speed purposes. I'm not going to bring the big shot back on camera. Talk amongst yourselves. I am here. Okay. Round 2. Yes, there we go. They'll all pop out much easier and quicker now. Okay. Right, so last couple of bits out. Okay, there we go. So what I can do now is put some dimensionals on, and I'm looking for my mini black ones. I don't have mini white ones, I only have mini black ones. Mini dimensionals now, not, you know, it's not something I use hugely often. Hence why I've only got the black ones. And, oh, I can see a bit still there. Add that to the front, and then some of these lovely gold faceted gems. And like I say, I think these are from the Ornate Garden suite. So a large, a medium, and a small. And to me, that is a great guy box. I reckon so. Don't you? And I like the fact that they look completely different, but exactly the same coloured cardstock, just swapped round and different ribbon, but I love them. I think they're really nice and Chris would appreciate it. Give me some ideas of what I can put inside. Thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.